Are you interested in startups, or do you have your own pet product, or you want to apply this knowledge at your like current work?
Okay, I'll be really honest. Okay, I've been a Scrum Master for last good 7, 8 years, and I'm planning to switch into product management or product ownership domain. And
Mhm.
I feel uh, from this discussion with you guys, I'm gonna learn a lot, and I will be able to apply all this new learnings somewhere, and I'll be able to help product owners and product managers in my company.
Thank you.
So it's a
Okay.
win-win situation, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
that's
you for your
great.
trust.
Yes, and we're
Um,
glad that you joined our webinar.
yeah, we'll wait for a couple more minutes, I think, and
Mm-hmm,
Totally
and then
fine.
we'll start.
Yes.
yeah, so that's the first webinar this season. So we're not sure how many people will be there, but we'll make this recording, and maybe someone will be able to watch it later.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So yeah, maybe Elena, maybe I should share the link to Mira already.
I can start from my presentation
Oh, okay.
about community. Yes, I will take my 5 minutes. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, so I wanted to talk about my community, the startup AI product management community. Um, First of all, I would like to say a couple words about me. My name is Selina. I've been working in the tech area for over 15 years. And last 6 years, I've been working as a product manager. And I work in international company now in open text. Actually, my company has an office in Bangalore too. We have a very big office there. I launched a lot of products by myself and developed existing products. Recently, I launched my own startup. Someone is joining this. Hi, hi.
Hello.
So recently, I launched my own startup, broadcrafter.com. And also recently, 3 months ago, I created this community, like startup AI product management community. And the reason why I decided to create it, because I want to create some like supportive ecosystem where all members can exchange insights, real knowledge, hands-on experience, their challenges, successes from work. And the main goal is to share knowledge, inspire innovations, and empower individuals to bring their product ideas to life, develop their own products, and scale existing products. So now I will share contacts. This is my contacts. You can join and connect with me in LinkedIn and Telegram.
Yes.
And I give you 10 seconds. I will switch to
Screenshot.
another. And this is contacts of this startup AI product management community. You can join either in meetup.com or in Telegram. So I have two groups. You can join both of them. And in both groups, I announce different webinars, masterclasses. I organize them offline in Belgrade, Serbia, or online, like today's our event. So that's all from my side, and I think Olga, you can share now your screen and
Mm-hmm. Sure.
continue with our workshop.
Thank you. Just 1 second. I'll send the link.
Urosh, hi. Long time no see.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. I sent you a link in this chat in Zoom. It doesn't need any registration or sign up or something like that. So yeah, Elena, we still see your screen.
You still see my screen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, I suggest you to go to this link and I will share my screen. So today...
Just a second. I need Oh my God. Have I closed it?
I think I'm sharing the screen right now. Could you please tell us, maybe write in the chat if you see my screen? Yep.
I see your screen.
Great. So thank you for coming, first of all. Today, I suggest you to talk about go-to-market strategy and finding, sorry, here's mistake, promotion channels for tech startups. And I'll bring everyone here. Now you should see the same that I'm seeing. So let's start. This workshop should last, I think, around an hour. And first of all, let's get to know each other a bit better. My name is Olga Oblozhkina. I'm marketing strategist and the founder of marketing agency. Why am I talking to you today? I'm a member of Association of Marketing Professionals in UK, Chartered Institute of Marketing. We develop marketing, branding, and communication strategies for different companies, from startups to enterprise. We work with companies from different countries, mostly Europe and other countries. And I have some cases, you could see it here, about bringing revenue to companies, reducing customer acquisition cost. So if you have questions, you could ask me in chat or write me. You'll have my contacts later. So enough about me. Let's talk about you. We started a bit at the beginning, but let's talk about you. And since you're here, and this is product startup AI community, please tell us a bit about yourself and maybe what stage is your product currently in. You could take the sticky note on the right and put it wherever is better for you. You could write your name over here. And maybe if you're not working with your own product right now, you could write here, change the color if you like. So let's work together. Great. We have diverse community today.
Urosh, why you wrote your name with a low letter?
With the capital, you mean? Okay.
Lowercase, yes.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Okay. So I can see that some of you are finding the concept right now. Elena is developing a product. I actually I want to do something like that right now because we're working on different products. So thank you. Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you. And thanks for being so supportive and for participation. So let's move on. The first question I would like to ask you, it's kind of a painful question. What do you think? What are the most common problems? Maybe that will help you. I'll bring you here. Someone is так. So what are the most common problems? You actually could see some of that on your screen, I guess, because someone pointed at the next figure. You can write in the chat. You could use your voice, or if you're raising the hand. So let's talk about that. Wait, sorry. So, okay, let's move on. Because this question is very painful from a lot of companies, because startups fail, not all the products launch are successful. There were quite a lot of research on this topic, and what they found out. Here are the sources that I used. That quite often the problem isn't with the product itself. It's not about adding some new features or making the code better. Quite often it's about marketing and lack of product market fit, startups running out of cash, and quite often that's because they are neglecting marketing and sales. And if we're talking that an often problem is lack of product market fit. What is it? I like this description. I found it on Y Combinator library website, and it says that product market fit is when the customers are buying the product just as fast as you can make it. So it's not that your sales are limited by demand of the market. It's not that your revenue is limited by customers. It's just as it's only limited by the way you can produce your product, whether it's IT infrastructure, how fast you can add it, or producing something like physical. Sounds great, I think. Don't you think? when the customers are buying the product just as fast as you can make it. So how do we do that? And what how can we prevent our products and our startups from failing? We could have seen that a good product doesn't equal good sales. So I believe that a lot of startup founders know how to make a great product. They invest their energy, time, money into this product, and they think a lot about features and how to make it really outstanding. But from what I can see, sometimes startup founders not sure how to find the right promotion channels, how to make a sales strategy. So I invite you to talk about that. And here is, if you can see on my screen, the graph. Maybe you've met it before. It's about adoption of innovation. it's also correlated with the life cycle of products. So when you're an early stage startup, what you do is you find early adopters, your so-called fan base, view of the customers that maybe think like you, they face the same problems. And here is where you are. You find your very first customers, and you try to change the product so it would fit them better. But if we're talking about product market fit, it's about the mainstream market. It's about the demand that's much greater than what you could at first produce. So how to get there? That's what we are going to talk about today. And there is this zone called the chasm, or maybe you've heard about such thing as the death valley of startups. So often it falls right here. So in order not to fall into this zone when the mainstream market is still waiting, they are waiting for more proof that your product is useful, it's good, you have more reviews, and overall people learn and know more about your product. We are going to talk about it. And here is the book that describes this concept. I recommend it to you. So if this topic is interesting to you, you could read it later. So what are we going to do to not fall into this zone of startup valley of death? That's where our topic today comes, and that's go-to-market strategy. Again, just so we are on the same ground, what is go-to-market strategy? And it could be described in different ways. What I suggest you to do is think of these four groups of questions. So go-to-market strategy is when you have a detailed plan that focuses on four parts. First of all is what product are you selling? What unique problem does it solve? What so-called job to be done? What job does it do for your customers? The next group of questions is who? Who is your ideal customer? What pain points do they experience, and pain points that your product addresses to? Third group of questions is where, and that's not about promotion channels. Where is more about the market. So what markets do you want to pursue, and what the competition there looks like, what about demand, that kind of questions. And the last one is how, and how is more about promotion channels. So how will you reach your target customers and create this demand? And today we'll talk about this fourth part. That's about how we're going to reach this market. And again, if we look at your first introduction, some of you at the very beginning, when you're at the stage of creating idea, concept for your startup, or developing product, and not yet at the stage of the launch. So what can we do at this stage? We could find these very, very first customers. And to do that, I suggest you to write down a list of 5 people you can tell about your product or the idea of your product. Why that? First of all, if you created or creating a product that solves the problem that you personally face, that's quite an often thing. Yes, Elena, I can see your hand. Do you want
I have a question. These 5 people should be my target audience.
Yeah. Thank you for this question. If your product solves the problem that you face, can you think of people in your social circle who faces the same problem? Maybe I know that you have a product that helps creating products to other people, and maybe people from the community, people from some chats, people you know personally who could be interested. So what I suggest you to do is talk to these people, so you could get this feedback early rather than later. That will help you to develop better product because you will have feedback sooner, but also it helps you to gain this email list or like list of people who are potentially interested in your product. But of course, that's like a small group of people that yes, and what if your goal is not to get 5 or like a small group of potential customers? What if your goal is to scale up to gain your first 1,000, 10,000, or maybe 100,000 users for your product, or first paying customers even? And that's when I invite you to go to the main screen for our work today. I'll drag you, bring everyone here. So here is our main screen. And first, what you can see here is this chart about customer journey. And I promise you it will be more clear after we finish. What it shows is that we could think about our customers and what they do when they first face their problem. They don't start to search for some kind of product at the very beginning. They just live their lives, and maybe they feel some kind of discomfort, something that bothers them. But at the very first stage, they don't try to solve this. They just live. But somehow, and we'll talk about it soon, they make the first purchase of your product. We are going to reach these people with different channels, but somehow they become your customer. What's happening next? Sorry, I'll make it this. So they become your customer, and then everything depends on their customer experience. If the experience is great, they could become your repeat customer. They could buy again from you, maybe the same product, maybe other products of your company. If the experience isn't so good, or maybe they just couldn't notice the value that your product gives them, they could become indecisive customer. So next time when the same problem arises, when they meet the same problem, they will need more information, more efforts from you. So they would become a repeat customer. But if everything is going well, they could become loyal customer, and they will talk about you, about your company, your product to others, they would buy again, they would bring other customers. So that's our goal. And to understand that better, let's think of a practical example. Let's just take one company and see the whole cycle for them. And yeah, this is an example. Let's say that you are the founder and you have HR tech startup. So your product helps building more efficient, more engaged teams, more productive teams, because it helps to, let's say, assess potential employees. So you find better teams, you know how to manage them. That's our example, that's our product. So how do we find channels where to promote this product? And first of all, we should think about our customer, the customer of this HR tool. Let's say it's that the typical client of our example company is also a company, a fast-growing company with a remote team that's growing so fast that their HR managers and maybe owners, they start making hiring mistakes, they are stressed, they lose money and time because it's not so easy to manage the team. So let's say this is our typical client. And for example, here I need to make a note that, of course, that's an example. So it's a bit easier than things are in reality. Like, for example, Gartner Group, maybe you've heard about it. They made a research, and on average, there is seven people influencing the buying process in B2B. So here we're talking about example where the company is rather small and HR manager has the power to choose our product. So how could it happen? For example, let's say we have this HR manager and maybe let's call her Anna. And maybe one day she scrolls her feed in LinkedIn and she comes across a post on LinkedIn, and she could see someone she knows, maybe an expert that she looks up to. And this expert says that there are new tools that could help manage team better, to reduce stress for HR managers because they hire people more easily and they find exact people they need. So, and what happens to our potential client, Anna, at this moment? She says, wow, you can do that. I didn't know that my problem can be solved. I didn't know that it could be easier. So our goal as a company at this moment is to find people like Anna, to find them where they can meet us. And for example, what channels can we do? The important part is that at this moment, our client, they don't look for us. They are not looking for a solution. They just live their lives. And our goal is to find them where they are not looking for us. So, for example, here is could be LinkedIn posts. It could be word of mouth recommendations. It could be targeted ads on Instagram and Facebook. It could be Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, featuring case studies. It could be podcasts or mentions by influencers. So, of course, these channels differ from business to business, and these are some of the examples for our HR tech startup. So what happens after our potential client stumbled on information about the problem? They start searching. Usually they start making effort to find if the problem could be solved. Then how do I solve it? What do I do? And they don't just try to find solutions like ours. They could find any kinds of solutions. Like for this example, it could be tools for managing remote teams. So maybe some task trackers, something like that. It could be, for example, online course that helps teams to improve their soft skills. It could be products like ours that help to assess and find a better team and to manage it more efficiently. So they could find not just ours, our product or product very similar to ours. They are finding all the ways to solve their problem. And at this stage, we as a company, what should we do? We should be where they are looking for us. And that could be blog posts. And if they are searching for us, for example, in Google, they could use keywords like remote teams, managing teams. They could be searching for something like team assessment or employee assessment. So we could invest in search engine optimization, so they will find us. We could invest in paid search campaigns. We could also use targeted ads on social media or write in relevant forums, communities at Slack, Reddit, Facebook groups, where HR managers like our potential customer are discussing different solutions. Also, we could write our own blogs on different platforms, not just our own platform like our website, but on platforms like Medium. And then what happens if our Anna found our ads on Google, for example, and she found the text of our advertising interesting. So she clicked on it and got to our website. What happens next? Our goal as a company is to convert this potential customer. So she would become a client, a paying client. So we need to make her think, I think this is the right decision for me. I'm ready to buy. And how can we do that? We could add some forms on our website. We could use content. We could use offers like maybe a free introductory call, maybe free trial. We could add ways to get the lead, but also we could use channels that will help us get our Anna back to our website if she left, because sometimes she could even like our solution, but something happens. She has a call and accidentally closes the website. Sometimes our customers can't find us if they left. They are interested in solution, but they just don't remember the name of a company or a product yet. So it is our goal as marketers for our startups, our products, to find them. And how can we do that? We could use remarketing and retargeting campaigns in search engines, social media. If she left her contacts on our website, we could use email marketing, for example, or push notifications. So we could remind her about the time when she left her contacts to us. Sorry. Yeah, and then after she tried our products and she saw the result, it is our goal as a company, maybe marketer, maybe owner, to help her share her experience with the others. It is our goal to help her become a loyal customer who's excited about her experience and want to share it with others in social media and other resources. And what can we do at this stage? We could use social media, and this time it's not so much about advertising, but of course we also can use this. But it is about a community-first approach. When we are building community of like-minded people who face the same problems and who could discuss their experience in groups, for example, in our accounts, maybe on some offline events, maybe on some meetups, webinars. So we could use different ways to build community, including content marketing and social media. But also we could use email marketing, not so much to make offer and to remind about our product, but to engage and to remind about the context, to help them with their other problems, the ones that our product maybe not addresses directly. So that's the most common way. Of course, it could be different for different businesses. If we're not talking about this HR tech startup right now, and maybe you're building some game, and it is a free game with some in-app purchases. Maybe you're building some kind of AI-powered photo editor tool. It doesn't require so much effort for someone to agree to install this and try this. So these stages could take just seconds. But in B2B, business to business, it could take months and a lot of effort from your team. So these stages are like general, but you always need to change it depending on what product you're making and who's your audience. And how can you do that? Where you can find information about your customers. The easiest answer is talk to them. And as someone who's interested in product, you probably heard or maybe used such a tool, such approach as customer development interviews. And also it could be called product discovery interviews, when you ask your potential customers about their experience and how they approach the problem that they solve, that they have. And as marketers, we should add some other questions to that approach. We should ask about this customer journey, about how they were trying to find a solution before, and what was easy for them, what they wanted to make differently. So yeah, we actually have this idea with Elena to talk about customer development interviews and how marketers and products approach it. But if we're not talking in details about this tool, what else can we do? This is to read reviews that customers of our competitors leave. That's how you can do that. If you have a competitor with a very similar product to yours, maybe they work with the same audience, they have the same target audience, and their product is similar to yours. Then what can you do? You can check reviews maybe in App Store, Google Store. You could check reviews on websites, not only their website, but also some. Just try to Google it. And of course, a lot of reviews about the product itself, about some features, what's good, what's not. But also sometimes you can find information about how they were looking for solution. And that's the gem that sometimes you can find. And what if you need to do that faster? Maybe you don't have time to conduct a series of interviews. What can you do that? Can you do that faster, actually? And here is my my point of view. If you need to find information about customer journey for your product faster, first of all, please check, do you really, if you really don't have time, because talking to your audience, really understanding what problems they have, how they behave, what they do when they face some kind of problem, it's crucial. So please check. Maybe you could delay the test of hypothesis for your product, or at least do that at the same time. So you could try some promotion channels, but also still talk to your audience. And then what you can do is you can see what your competitors do. And this time it's not so much about reviews, but about their traffic to their websites. For example, you could use some tools that will help you. And that's what we're going to talk more today. So if you have some competitor and you know their website, you could check if where their traffic is coming from using some of their tools. First, it's similarweb.com. It has a paid subscription, but also some of the features you could use for free, and in many tasks, that's enough. So what I suggest you to do is to go to this website and to check the website of your competitors to see what they are doing. Let's do that right now. Sorry. So you go to SimilarWeb. And just a second, sorry. A bit slow internet today. So when you go there, what you could notice, you could see the line where you should write down the name of your website. For example, I could try with some random website. What you can find screenshots of their website, but that's not so important. What information you are looking for is this one, engagement. Why is it important? If you notice that they have quite a lot of visitors, but their visit duration is very, very small, and they, for example, don't visit more than one page, and their bounce rate is very high, then you know that this traffic is probably not so good. So why copy what they are doing? But if like here, their visitors watch few pages, they spend quite a lot of time, more than 2 minutes on a website, then maybe they are doing something that we could focus on. And then this is the part that I would like to show you. That's channels overview. And that's where we could make some hypotheses about what they are doing. What we can see, they have quite a lot of direct traffic. Direct is when their visitors, they know exactly how to write the name of website. So they already know the company. But what we also can see is they have quite a lot of organic search. So probably they invest in search engine optimization in this case. Also, they have quite a lot of percentage of referrals. So other websites refer to this website. So that's the information that you could notice about your competitors when you go to this website. Sometimes you can find keywords. Sometimes you could find websites that refer to this website. So you could find some thoughts about your competitors, and maybe it is worth trying to use the same strategy. The other tool is SEMrush, and it's more about search engine optimization. And you could explore how good is your competitors' organic and paid search strategies. You could find some of the keywords even in the free version of this tool. And one more tool that I'd like to talk about today is it is completely free. It's part of Meta's policy to make all the advertising easy to find, so that anyone could see what you're saying in your ads. So if you know the account name of your competitor, you could go to this page and see all the ads that are running on Facebook or Instagram at the moment. So first of all, you can see if your competitor is using this channel at all. Do they have paid traffic in social media, for example? Also, you could see texts, videos of their advertising. You could also make some assumptions. For example, if you see that your competitor is changing their advertising regularly every month, but they have some ads that are running for like 3-4 months, not necessarily, but it could be that this advertising is performing very well. So you could check what they write in this advertising, why it could be so good. Maybe you should adapt some of this strategy to your project. But important thing about watching what your competitors are doing. It's not a cure-all. It's not something that you could use all the time. It's not something that necessarily gives you very good thoughts. Let's say it this way, because you can say if your competitors have a lot of traffic to their websites, but you don't know if they have high sales. So maybe they have a lot of visitors, but you don't know if they have a lot of leads and, of course, sales. And that's the most important part. So we could have something to think about when we are looking at our competitors. We could check what they are doing, and maybe from other sources we know that they perform well. Maybe we know that they have a lot of customers. So maybe even if we don't have exact information about their traffic, maybe that's enough. So right now, what I would like you to do, here on the right, you have empty sticky notes, and here in line you can see the place for the name of your name and your project, and also 4 stages of customer journey: reach, act, convert, and engage. And we'll have maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll put the timer on. And what you could do, you could go to this website, similarweb.com. You could, if you know your competitor, you could write down the name of your competitor's website and check their traffic, the sources of their visitors. Then I suggest you to write down your ideas, what promotion channels you could use to reach your audience at different stages. Do you have any ideas or any questions? Or is it clear?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Can we take maybe my product as an example? What do you think? Or
I think if if no one is against it, yeah, why not? Today we have such a small and like very warm group. So why not? Let's try this. So
I need to check similar web or SEMrush.
similar web.
Similar web. Okay.
Hi.
Can I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Hi, thank you for the presentation. It was quite interesting. I'm kind of new in this. So right now I'm on the stage of generating the various ideas for the startup, and I'm not sure how I can proceed with this because it's the next stage. I didn't go to this yet, so I think maybe I just watch how you do it. Yeah, maybe an example of Elena.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for reaching out to us and to point out that you're on the early stage of your project. Okay, let's work with Elena's project. It's Crafter.
Yes, it's Bird Crafter. I opened the similar web. I think I need to sign up or sign in first.
It was
No?
maybe I suspect that they changed this policy because you didn't have to be registered before. Maybe you do now, but often it's quite easy with your Google account, for example, or something like that. Definitely don't need to leave some kind of data on your credit card like that. That's for sure. Maybe you could show us later your screen so we could check this similar web and see what you are doing.
Yes, but it asks a lot of questions when I signed up. Just a second.
I guess
maybe Olga, maybe you can share your screen.
Okay, yeah.
Because still take time for me to.
I guess they changed something recently. So do you know any of your competitors, or should we try to find it together?
Yes, can you try to find? I know some competitors, but I don't think that they have a lot of visitors. I think they are also, maybe they have 1,000, 10,000. It's not very big competitors.
Well, 10,000 is enough if they have visitors to their website. Then probably a similar web will see, of course. But if it is 1,000 or something like below 5,000, it's not always that you could know something about them. But what we can do? Can you tell us more about your product and what other solutions there are? Maybe there are some not direct competitors, but some other solutions, some other products.
Maybe. When I thought about competitors, I'm developing a product that helps people to launch their own products. It's like this product guides people from ideation stage through competitor analysis, market calculating market size, defining target audience, user interviews, etc. And now I'm thinking that maybe we can check some products like Trello, maybe, for example, or something, because Trello is a very big product, and I think they have a lot of, but it's not direct competitor. It's like very, very indirect.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure that you will have the information that would be useful for you because quite a big competitor, but also it's often used as task tracker, for example, to manage projects. And if we're going to look into that competitor, maybe we'll find information about some other groups of target audience that you don't. So let's.
Can we check then? I know some direct competitors.
Okay, let's
For
try.
example, founderway.ai. I can send in messages.
Yeah, maybe in chat.
Chat, yes, in chat here.
Something. Wow.
I don't know if.
I don't know what it is, but it's like something that could be your competitor. Maybe I know. It's about strategy for founders, I think.
Founder Papa.
Let's try to check it. Sorry, it's a bit slow today. Oh, here. Founderway AI. Almost. Still, I'm curious. No. Okay, so let's try this.
I think we are doing good marketing for my competitor right now.
Well, yeah, we could cut it later. So as you can see, we know something about them, even though there's not much, just 1,000. We know that their visitors spend around 46 seconds.
Mhm.
We'll need to check this website later. Maybe how many pages do they have? If it's a landing page, for example, with some privacy policy, for example, one more page, that's one story. But if they have lots of pages explaining the product and still their visitors usually spend a bit more than one, they see only one page, maybe their traffic is not something that could be useful for you, but still we could check what they are doing. So yeah, they have huge percentage of social media traffic, and that's something that we could check later, like what social media do they use, do they have not much information here, but still, what are these social media? Do they have Instagram, Facebook? Maybe they have traffic from, I don't know, YouTube. So I would check into that. But anyway, that's interesting. That's not something so common. Maybe they have a lot of targeted ads. That's hypothesis. We could check it. If you don't know what they are doing right now, that's something to look for. Also, they have some organic search, and we could, unfortunately, we can't see if it's about their own brand and they are well known already, but maybe that's something that, for example, there are some keywords that are related to your product that you could also look into. And yeah, some referrals. So if you don't know anything about promoting your product right now, and you, for some reason, don't have an opportunity to talk to your audience to check where they are looking for solutions when they are trying to build their own product, then that's something you could test. You could also use social media to build a community, to build traffic using paid search, paid campaigns in social media. So that's hypothesis that we could write over there. Social media, of course, it's very general, but if you keep looking, you could go to their website, you could check if they have links to their social media, then you could go to each of them and check if they have audience. You could use tools like Facebook Ads Library to check whether they have, for example, paid campaigns in Facebook. So here they have search, they have organic search, but that's, as we remember, not something on the reach stage, because SEO is when your audience is already looking for you. So we put it here. We know that your competitors have organic search. Okay, so do you have any other some other ideas, maybe?
Other competitors, you mean?
About promotion channels, I mean.
Promotion channels for a broadcaster. I think maybe some accelerators, incubators, because there are a lot of early stage startup founders. But it's physical, it's not like digital channels.
It's not digital channels, but do you have an opportunity to maybe make a guest post at social media of accelerators or some pages, for example? Also, you need to remember if your potential customers are looking for solution, do they see, for example, this media of your of accelerators when they are not looking for solution, or maybe that's something that they only see when they are already there. My thought is it's later on. Maybe something when they are already when they already have the product. What do you think?
Can you repeat the question, please?
You told me about these
Accelerators.
So if we're thinking about your target audience, and that's someone who's interested in startup, in product, but they don't have the product yet, because your product helps them to develop a product. So at this stage, when they don't have a product, will they look into the media, social media posts of accelerators? Or maybe that's too...
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so then we don't use these channels. We only think if who's going to develop a product, what do they do? Maybe that's like product managers at corporations, enterprise companies, right? Then what do they what can they meet in their daily life? What they read, where they are.
Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't think about it. I think I need to figure this out. What kind of social media they read?
Maybe not only social media. Maybe they engage in some kind of communities, but not related to product yet. Or maybe product like this community that you're like you could think of their ways to reach them before they start thinking of making their own product. So that's what I suggest, to dig deeper into your audience, to think about their daily life before they start solving their problem. They don't know they need your help in creating product yet. They just maybe have this idea of creating startup, for example. Maybe they are just in general IT community or something. I suggest to think about ways to find them, and then to add these channels here. But if they understood that there are different ways to develop products easier, to become startup founder, to create something that wasn't done before, what would they do? They could start searching. That's what we found on your competitor's website. Yes, that they use search engines to find something. What else? How they decide that there are different solutions that would help them to develop their own product.
Do I need to use some unique selling proposition? Good unique selling proposition.
We're not talking about it yet. We're channels. Maybe they Yeah, maybe they go to Slack communities. Maybe they
Mhm.
go somewhere else. What do you think? If I have an idea of creating my own product, where would I?
Yes, I think that they will go to some communities and ask like-minded people,
Mhm.
like colleagues, so other people who launched this kind of products.
So that's communities.
Yes, just ask ChatGPT.
That's actually interesting question about ChatGPT and how can we help it
To find us using ChatGPT.
find us. Yes, it's something I would like to explore. I want to not lie, I'm not there yet, but I will look into this thing.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, but my thought is when your website is well optimized for search engines in general, if you have all the necessary tags, then maybe AI tools like maybe Perplexity or ChatGPT will find it.
Mm.
That's
Maybe we need to check, right?
yes.
Because
Yes. Mhm.
if it's a new product, because ChatGPT is like trained by a lot of materials that uploaded to it for many years. And if
Mhm.
it's a new product, yeah, that's interesting to figure out.
Yeah, but anyway, we could think of communities and where what are these communities?
Mhm.
Can we somehow interact with them? Maybe partner marketing, something like that.
Mm.
Maybe we could um, find the influencers from these communities. Maybe in these communities there is someone with their own audience. So we could do that. We could ask these people. We could
Mhm.
um, write it down, influencers. So, and then when they already found your website, what do you do? You also could use email marketing. You could use maybe chatbots in Telegram
Mhm.
or Facebook, for example. So you could remind about your product. You could
Mhm.
add some more valuable information about your product, so they would decide to buy. Also, yeah, at this stage, that's a huge part of sales department usually. So from the marketing part, what you could do is to help with value proposition, with tools supporting sales. But also you could use retargeting, remarketing campaigns as just like in our example before. So you could remind about your product to people who visited your website. Okay.
Yes, okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yes.
and at the engage.
Mhm.
That's when they already tried your product. Maybe like in your bootcamp or somewhere, they try
Mhm.
products, they know who you are, and that's the moment when you could invite them to share their experience, and that's also something like
Mm.
communities, chats, groups
Mhm.
where they could interact. That's also, for example, some open webinars could be something like that when you invite people who already tried your product and they could sincerely share their experience in comments, for example. So you manage this process of sharing
Mhm.
experience.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
yeah, that's the logic
That's
behind.
yeah, that now it's more understandable. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
To feel these stages. by myself also.
I think this tool and this logic would be helpful for you if you come back to it later, so you understand the customer journey. And I would like to remind you what we've been talking about today. So in order to choose the right digital channels, what you could do, you could first of all learn more about your audience, about your potential customers. That's where we stopped at your example, right? So you could identify who your customers are, what are their key pain points, and then you map out the stages. In our example, there were 4 stages, but you could adjust it just like you want in your own customer journey, like what your customers do usually. So you could divide it into more stages, maybe some special stage for free trial, maybe some stage for user experience before they become loyal customers. So that's up to you. But anyway, talk to your audience, then map out these stages, ask them where they are trying to find solution, and you could use tools like SimilarWeb, SEMrush, Facebook Ads Library, and some other tools to add ideas from what your competitors are doing. But anyway, when you have this customer journey, you understand how to be where your customers are, and how to remind, how to help your potential customers, but how to help your audience to learn about your product, on all the way from just figuring out when they have a problem to the stage when they are ready to share their experience, their excitement about you, your product, your company, and talk about it to everyone. And now, not not so much of us here, but still. Oh, someone already did that.
This is me.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain what we're doing, and here's mood check-in. I tried to be honest and edit some confused or skeptical emojis, but thank you for adding these stickers. Yeah, so also, here are my contacts, and if you have questions, if you want a presentation of this workshop, or you need to have a free 30-minute call when we would talk about your product, talk about your startup more, you have my contacts. Please feel free to write me. And at this point, I'm ready to finish. Ilya, thank you very much for your support. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. And yeah,
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. It was really interesting and helpful. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you, Ella.
that's our first meeting.
It's the first webinar in our community, in our new community.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have other topics later, and our community will grow, and that would become this place where we could share our experience and support each other. And I'm very hopeful.
Is it a Belgrade community?
I live in Belgrade, and sometimes I organize offline events in Belgrade. And also I have bi-weekly meetings one time per 2 weeks here in Belgrade offline. But I want this community to be an international community, not just like inside Serbia. That's why now I'm switching to some online events, like online workshops, online webinars, maybe some masterminds, to unite more people from all over the world.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Yeah. Well, at least you also have another country. I live in Montenegro. That's fun.
Yeah, but close also.
Close. And you, are from which country?
I live in Belgrade as well, yeah.
Oh, wow. We need to meet here offline
Yeah.
in person.
That would be great. Yeah. So I guess I'll stop the recording.
Yes, you can stop.